I'd like to call this meeting to order. If you would, please, Michelle, the roll.
Avon.
Here.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Here.
Geneseo.
Here.
Groveland.
Here.
Lester.
Here.
Lima.
Here.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Here.
North Dansville. Nunde.
Here.
Ashen.
Here.
Portage. Sparta.
Here.
Springwater. Here. West Sparta.
Here.
York.
Here. Ian, if you would, please, we do have a veteran today to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Thank you, Chairman. Today we have Sergeant First Class Alba Merritt Pratt. Alba was born in Tampa, Florida, and is a graduate of Rush Henrietta School District. Served active duty in the United States Air Force from July 11th, 1974 until his honorable discharge on April 23rd, 1976. He continued his military service in the Army National Guard, where he retired after 26 years of service. Upon completion of Air Force basic training, Alba worked as a loadmaster with the C-130 Hercules aircraft stationed at Dyess Air Force Base in Abilene, Texas. After a short stint from active duty, Alba worked up the ranks to Sergeant First Class with the Army National Guard, where he worked as an infantryman until his retirement. He started out at Geneseo and worked his way to Camp Smith as training NCO at Portland, New York, before completing his time at the Niagara Falls Air Force Base. During his time as a guardsman, Sergeant First Class Pratt was instrumental in the creation of the New York State Honor Guard that we see prevalent today at military funerals and ceremonies. First established in Geneseo, where it began, it soon spread to Rochester, Syracuse, and Buffalo. During his time working with the Honor Guard detail, Sergeant First Class Pratt worked up to the role of commandant of the Honor Guard Academy. In the aftermath of 9/11, Alba was deployed to JFK Airport working security detail. In addition, he deployed again, serving active duty in support of Operation Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan from April 2nd, 2008 to January 2nd, 2009. For his military service, Sergeant First Class Pratt was awarded the Afghanistan Campaign Medal with Campaign Star, Army Commendation Medal, Army Achievement Medal, Army Reserve Components Achievement Medal, National Defense Service Medal, Global War on Terrorism, Expeditionary and Service Medals, Non-Commissioned Officer Professional Development Ribbon, Army Service Ribbon, Overseas Service Ribbon, Armed Forces Reserve Medal with M. Device, NATO Medal, and Combat Infantry Badge. While attached to the reserves, Alba has been employed over the years with Matthews Buses. He started in Dansville and now works in Avon with their expansion. He's a 20-year member of the Conlon Mulvaney American Legion Post 1779 in Canisius, where he continues to serve as membership chair and historian. He's also a member of the Lima VFW Post 26. His hobbies include bass fishing, modifying his cars, and spending time with family. Alba lives in Canisius with his wife Donna. They have 3 children and 5 grandchildren. Alba, would you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Al, for your service to the United States Army, the Board of Supervisors is pleased to present you with a certificate of appreciation. Thank you so much.
We do have the meeting minutes from our last regular meeting, November 16th, for your consideration. Does anyone have any changes they care to bring forward at this time? Hearing none, I look for a motion in a second, please.
Move, Schuster. Second.
Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. We do have 3 public hearings this afternoon. First public hearing, I'd like to ask Heather Ferraro to please come forward and present the hearing to us. Ethics to us.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd like to direct your attention to the map that's on the that's the Ag District map for the 6 towns in the southern part of the county for Ag District number 3. Now, the Ag District is a voluntary program, is a right to farm program that property owners can join to protect their farming operations from private nuisance lawsuits and municipal land use regulations that are overly restrictive to farming activities. The district renews every 8 years, and the public hearing this month will be for Ag District Number 3, as I said, covering the 6 towns in the southern part of the county. The renewal process for this district began in July, when the county partnered with Cornell Cooperative Extension of Livingston County to send out the first mailing. The renewed Ag District 3 would consist of 76,493 acres. That's about 10,500 acres less than the current Ag District Number 3, which is a loss of about 12%. Reduction in acres is reflective of what the county saw for Ag Districts Number 1 and 2 when they were renewed. Ag District Number 1 was down by about 10%, and Ag District 2 by about 4%. Overall, we're losing just over 19,000 acres from the Ag District program. Upon examination, there was only one reason that stood out, was the cost for this reduction in acres. There are likely a number of factors contributing to the change in the Ag District participation, including the 8-year time commitment, expansion of water lines, unknowns for succession planning for the farms, solar development, and landowner desire for flexibility. Ag District participation is not the defining factor for the health of the agricultural industry in Livingston County. In fact, an examination of the numbers of acres receiving an agricultural use exemption, which is a tax benefit that is available to active farming acreage that meets a minimum threshold for acres in ag production, shows that the number of acres receiving an ag use exemption is increasing in both Ag District 3 and in Livingston County as a whole. The next renewal for Ag District Number 3 will take place in 2030.
I'd like to ask Bill Fuller to please come up and speak to the next 2 public hearings we have scheduled.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The first public hearing today is for local law E-2022, providing a partial exemption from real property taxes to persons with disabilities who have limited income. On August 8th, the governor signed legislation to increase the income limit to 50% exemptions to both the persons with disabilities who have limited income and senior citizens exemptions from $29,000 to $50,000. Local law E-2022 will increase our current income limit of $20,000 to $28,000 with a 50% exemption. It would increase our maximum income limit of $28,399.99 to $36,399.99 for the 5% exemption per the sliding scale provided for in real property tax law, section 459C. Today, there's a second public hearing for local law F-2022, providing a partial exemption from real property taxes to certain eligible senior citizens. This local law will provide the same income limits and sliding scale for senior citizens exemption that the person with limited income and disability would per real property tax law 467.
Thank you, Bill. These 3 public hearings open. I'd ask if there's any member of the public wishing to weigh in on any of the hearings we have open. If you so choose, please come forward, sign in at the podium, and state your position on the hearing. Ask if there's any supervisor at this time who cares to weigh in on the public hearing. These 3 public hearings will remain open until near the end of the meeting, and then we'll ask again if anyone wishes to comment. Michelle, we have 2 communications.
Receipt of verified notice of claim in the matter of Kyle A. Neal versus Livingston County et al. And local law 3/2022 was filed by the Department of State on November 22nd, 2022.
Thank you, Michelle. We do have 2 local laws to introduce this afternoon, and I'd ask Shannon to please introduce both of those at this time.
Thank you, Chairman. Local law G 2022 is a local law that supersedes certain provisions of New York State Public Officers Law, Section expands the residency requirements for all county employee correction officers and deputy sheriffs, permitting these public officers to reside within the county or any contiguous county. All other county employed public officers are simply required to be residents of New York State. With regards to local law H 2022, pursuant to county law section 201, public officers who are appointed or elected for a specified term can only have their salaries increased during their term by the adoption of a local law. This particular local law is being introduced to meet the requirements of section 201 and provide salary increases to certain county public officers currently acting within an existing term.
Thank you, Sharon. Next, we have abstract of claims.
Mr. Chairman, I move this abstract of claims and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Knapp. Is there any questions or concerns on this first abstract of claims to consider this afternoon? Hearing none, the roll please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris. North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted.
Mr. Chairman, I again move this abstract of claims and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Knapp. Is there any questions or concerns on this abstract of claims? Hearing none, the roll please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta.
Aye.
York. Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted.
We do have one privilege of the floor this afternoon.
Mr. Chairman, I would like to request privilege of the floor for County Administrator Ian Coyle.
Thank you, Mr. Knapp.
Thank you, Mr. Knapp. Thank you, Chairman. You guys with the agenda today, so I just wanted to take a minute. So thank you for the privilege of the floor. Sort of odd to stand up here in relation to what I'm going to recognize because, you know, union management relations are often construed as being very like adversarial, kind of like antagonistic and things of that nature, but, and sometimes they are. But I just wanted to take a moment to recognize an individual who's been a Livingston County native, former county employee, and then a longtime labor relations specialist with CSDA, who's a major county union. It has worked for CSDA Inc. for some time, and that's Renee Chichester. She's a former county employee, again, longtime labor relations specialist on the sort of the other side of the table, but certainly worked with the county for myself, you know, Mr. Van Geneseo, many department heads over the years, and getting countless MOAs done, quite a few agreements done, and finally kind of one culminating, you know, tentative agreement that has not yet been codified yet. But Renee, if you could stand up, I just want to recognize you and thank you for all the work you've done for the county. Thank you. Appreciate all your work.
We do have several resolutions on the third agenda this afternoon.
Appointing members to the Livingston County Community Services Board and subcommittees, Marilee Walker and Brian Mentry. Appointing members to the Community Initiatives Council, Deborah Bump, Susan George, and Sydney Underwood. Appointing member to the Genesee Valley Regional Market Authority Board of Directors, William Coyne. Designating Livingston County Tourism, Inc. as the 2023 official tourism promotion agency. Appointing member to the Livingston County Industrial Development Agency, Livingston County Development Corporation, and the Livingston County Capital Resource Corporation, James A. Caniglio. Providing for a public hearing to consider public comment on the county's community development block grant contract with the New York State Office of Community Renewal for an economic development project in the town of Livonia. Providing for public hearing to consider public comment on the county's proposal to submit a community development block grant application to the New York State Office of Community Renewal, Town of Livonia. Appointing members to the Livingston County Planning Board, Timothy Brandusi, Kathy Garrig, Alexander Pierce, John Van Husen, Jacob Calabrese, and John Yunker. Declaring surplus property, Central Services. Providing for public hearing on proposed local law G 2022, a local law superseding certain provisions of Section 3 of the New York State Public Officers Law. Providing for public hearing on proposed local law H 2022, adopting the 2023 salary revisions for all county officers serving for a fixed term. Resolution in support of special legislation to amend the Public Authorities Law to increase the Livingston County Water and Sewer Authority's maximum aggregate principal amount of bonds, notes, and obligations. Adopting the Livingston County Threat Assessment Plan for preventing and responding to domestic terrorism. Reporting names for the memorial page for the 2022 proceedings. I'll be calling roll. If you have someone in your town that passed away, a past supervisor, please let me know. Avon,
None.
Caledonia.
None.
Canisius,
None.
Geneseo,
None.
Groveland,
None.
Lester,
None.
Lima,
None.
Livonia, Mount Morris,
None.
North Dansville, Nunde,
None.
Ashen,
None.
Portage,
None.
Sparta,
None.
Springwater,
None.
West Sparta,
Down Casanano.
York.
None.
Is there any discussion on any of these resolutions on the preferred agenda? Hearing no discussion, I'd ask for a motion and a second to bring this to a vote. Thank you. We have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Michelle, a roll on these, please.
Avon,
Aye.
Caledonia, Canisius,
Aye.
Geneseo,
Aye.
Groveland,
Aye.
Lester, Lima,
Aye.
Livonia, Mount Morris,
Aye.
North Dansville, Nunde,
Aye.
Ashen,
Aye.
Portage,
Aye.
Sparta,
Aye.
Springwater, West Sparta,
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted.
We do have some resolutions that are going to require a separate roll call vote.
Mrs. Walker, authorizing the chairman of the Livingston County Board of Supervisors to sign the following contracts for the Livingston County Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation: Spectrum Northeast LLC, Excel Staffing, and Shift Med LLC.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mrs. Walker. Is there any discussion on this resolution? Hearing none, I'll roll please, Michelle.
Avon,
Aye.
Caledonia, Canisius,
Aye.
Geneseo,
Aye.
Groveland,
Aye.
Lester,
Aye.
Lima,
Aye.
Livonia, Mount Morris,
Aye.
North Dansville, Nunde,
Aye.
Ashen,
Aye.
Portage,
Aye.
Sparta,
Aye.
Springwater, West Sparta,
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Authorizing the chairman of the Livingston County Board of Supervisors to sign the following contracts for the Livingston County Department of Health: Canisius Lake Nursing Home, Foster Martin, Inc., ROC Speech and Language Services, LLC, Say2 Rural Health Network, Inc. There are two.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mrs. Walker. Is there any questions or discussion on any of these contracts? Hearing none, I'll roll please, Michelle.
Avon,
Aye.
Caledonia, Canisius,
Aye.
Geneseo,
Aye.
Groveland,
Aye.
Lester,
Aye.
Lima,
Aye.
Livonia, Mount Morris, North Dansville, Nunde,
Aye.
Ashen,
Aye.
Portage,
Aye.
Sparta,
Aye.
Springwater, West Sparta,
Aye.
York. Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Authorizing the chairman of the Livingston County Board of Supervisors to sign the following contracts for the Livingston County Department of Social Services: Susan Ayad, Balanced Care Community Services, Inc., Casa Trinity, Inc., there are two; Catholic Charities Steuben Livingston, there are four; Chances and Changes, Inc., there are three; David Corin, Hillside Children's Center, Industrial Medicine Associates, PC, the Fatherhood Connection, and UR Medicine/Noise.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Walker. Is there any questions or discussion on this resolution? Hearing none, I will roll please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland. Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Authorizing the chairman of the Livingston County Board of Supervisors to sign the following contracts for the Livingston County Office of Workforce Development Youth Bureau. Catholic Charities, Steuben Livingston, Geneseo Parish Outreach Center, Inc., Chances and Changes, Inc., Livingston Healthcare Systems, Inc., and various worksite sponsors.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mrs. Walker. Is there any questions or discussion on this resolution? Hearing none, roll please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Authorizing the chairman, Mr. Deming, authorizing the chairman of the Livingston County Board of Supervisors to sign the following contracts for the Livingston County Central Services Department, CPL and Energy Enterprises, Inc.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Deming. Are there any questions or concerns on these contracts? Hearing none, I'll roll please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Awarding bid for the purchase and installation of 5 overhead doors at the Livingston County Emergency Operations Center, Hamburg Overhead Door, Inc.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Deming. Are there any questions or concerns on awarding this bid? Hearing none, I'll roll please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Authorizing the chairman of the Livingston County Board of Supervisors to sign an intermunicipal agreement for the use of space in the North Dansville Town Hall for the Livingston County DMV office.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Deming. Are there any questions or concerns about this intermunicipal agreement? Hearing none, I'll roll please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Authorizing the chairman of the Livingston County Board of Supervisors to sign the following contracts for the Livingston County Department of Economic Development, Greater Rochester Enterprise, and Livingston County Development Corporation.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Deming. Are there any questions or concerns on this resolution? Hearing none, I'll roll please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater.
Aye.
West Sparta.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Establishing Livingston County ALS BLS fees effective January 1st, 2023.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Deming. Is there any questions or concerns on these new fees going into effect? Hearing none, roll please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde. Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta. York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Authorizing the chairman of the Livingston County Board of Supervisors to sign the following contract for the Livingston County Emergency Medical Services. University of Rochester.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Deming. Is there any questions or concerns on this resolution? Hearing none, roll please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde. Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta. York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Authorizing the implementation and supplemental agreement and funding in the first instance, 100% of the federal aid and state Marchicelli program aid eligible costs of a transportation federal aid project and appropriating funds therefore. Stones Falls Road over Mill Creek superstructure replacement, Town of North Dansville.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Deming. Are there any questions or concerns on this resolution? Hearing none, roll please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde. Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta. York. Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Authorizing the chairman of the Livingston County Board of Supervisors to sign the following grant award contract for the Livingston County Office of Emergency Management, New York State Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Services.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Deming. Any questions or concerns on this grant award contract? Hearing none, roll please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde. Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta. York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Authorizing the chairman of the Livingston County Board of Supervisors to sign the following contracts for the Livingston County Planning Department. Genesee Valley Conservancy, GeoPub, and Livingston County Soil and Water Conservation District.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Deming. Are there any questions or concerns on any of these contracts? Hearing none, roll please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde. Ashen. Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta. York. Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Amending resolution number 2020-63, Prime Care Medical of New York, Inc.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Deming. Are there any concerns on this amendment? Hearing none, roll please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde. Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta. York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Authorizing the chairman of the Livingston County Board of Supervisors to sign the following contract for the Livingston County Sheriff's Office, United States Department of Justice.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Deming. Are there any questions or concerns on this resolution? Hearing none, roll please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Mr. Knapp, authorizing year-end 2022 budget amendments.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Knapp. Are there any concerns on this resolution? Hearing none, on the roll, please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Authorizing year-end 2022 budget transfers.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Knapp. Any questions or discussion on these transfers? Hearing none, on the roll, please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater.
Aye.
West Sparta.
Aye.
York. Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Establishing account workforce development.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Knapp. Are there any concerns on this resolution? Hearing none, on the roll, please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester. Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
I'm sorry. North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater.
Aye.
West Sparta.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Establishing organizational meeting for the year 2023.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Knapp. Are there any questions or concerns on this resolution? Hearing none, on the roll, please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater.
Aye.
West Sparta.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Authorizing lease with Person-Centered Services Care Coordination Organization, LLC.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Knapp. Are there any concerns with this lease? Hearing none, on the roll, please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris. North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater.
Aye.
West Sparta.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Authorizing re-levy of returned school taxes.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Knapp. Are there any questions or concerns on this resolution? Hearing none, on the roll, please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater.
Aye.
West Sparta.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Authorizing re-levy of unpaid village taxes.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Knapp. Are there any questions or concerns on this resolution? Hearing none, on the roll, please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater.
Aye.
West Sparta.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Authorizing the purchase of two 2022 Ford F-350 pickup truck, Central Services Department, Van Bordo Ford.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Knapp. Are there any questions on this purchase? Hearing none, I'll vote please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde. Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta. York. Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Authorizing the purchase of one 2022 Ford F-450 pickup truck with dry freight box and lift gate for the Livingston County Central Services Department, DeLacy Ford, Inc.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Knapp. Are there any questions or concerns on this resolution? Hearing none, I'll vote please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester. Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde. Ashen. Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta. York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Authorizing the purchase of one 2023 Toyota Highlander L for the Livingston County Department of Social Services, Hudson Motors Partnership.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Knapp. Are there any questions on this purchase? Hearing none, I'll vote please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde. Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta. York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Authorizing the purchase of one 2025 Freightliner M2106L9 bucket truck for the Livingston County Highway Department, L-Tech Industries, Inc.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Knapp. Are there any questions on this resolution? Hearing none, I'll vote please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde. Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta. York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Resolution to accept donations on behalf of the Livingston County Dog Control.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Knapp. Is there any discussion on this resolution? Hearing none, I'll vote please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde. Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta. York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Authorizing the chairman of the Livingston County Board of Supervisors to sign the following contract for Livingston County, Veris LLC.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Knapp. Is there any discussion on this contract? Hearing none, I'll vote please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde. Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta. York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Amending a portion of resolution number 2022-422, adopting the 2023 miscellaneous pay rates.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Knapp. Is there any questions or discussion on this resolution? Hearing none, the roll, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Amending the 2022 Livingston County Salary Schedule, Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation, Central Services, and County Administration.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Knapp. Is there any questions or discussion on this resolution? Hearing none, the roll, please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater.
Aye.
West Sparta.
Aye.
York. Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Partially amending and restating the 2023 salary schedule.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Knapp. Is there any questions or discussion on this resolution? Hearing none, the roll, please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater.
Aye.
West Sparta.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Appointing interim director of community mental health services, Jennifer Rodriguez.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Knapp. Is there any questions or discussion on this appointment? Hearing none, the roll, please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta.
Aye.
York. Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Appointing Director of Community Mental Health Services, Kristen Fisher.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Knapp. Is there any questions or discussion on this appointment? Hearing none, the roll, please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater.
Aye.
West Sparta.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted.
Congratulations. John, I didn't do my homework. This person next on your left.
Yes.
Congratulations. Like,
Thank you very much. I really appreciate the opportunity. I'm looking forward to starting work.
Congratulations.
Correcting tax roll, Town of Mount Morris.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
thank you, Mr. Knapp. Is there any questions or discussion on this resolution? Hearing none, I will please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater.
Aye.
West Sparta.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted.
I don't know what that acronym is.
Morris Code.
Direct-
Time's up for me.
Directing the Livingston County Real Property Tax Services Director to spread unpaid water and sewer charges on the towns of Springwater and York 2023 tax rolls.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Knapp. Is there any questions or concerns on this resolution? Hearing none, I will
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester. Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris. North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen. Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Directing the Livingston County Real Property Tax Services Director to spread unpaid water charges on the towns of Avon, Geneseo, Lester, and Mount Morris, 2023 tax rolls.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Any questions or concerns on this resolution? Hearing none, I will roll please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta. York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Establishing revised rate structure for various water districts and sewer districts.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Any questions or discussion on this revised rate structure? Hearing none, I will roll please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester. Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta. York. Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Providing levy for town budgets for 2023.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Any questions or discussion on this resolution? Hearing none, I will roll please, Michelle.
Avon. Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta. York. Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Providing for 2023 equalization and apportionment of county taxes.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Is there any discussion on this resolution? Hearing none, I will roll please, Michelle.
Avon. Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris. North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta. York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Authorizing the chairman of the Livingston County Board of Supervisors, the clerk of the board, and the Real Property Tax Services Director to execute Livingston County tax warrants for collection of taxes December 31st, 2022.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Is there any questions or concerns on this resolution? Hearing none, I will please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta. York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted.
We do still have the 3 public hearings open. I'll ask again, is there any member of the public who wishes to speak to any of the 3 hearings that are open? Ask if there's any supervisor who wishes to speak. Hearing none, I'll declare all 3 public hearings closed and ask Michelle to continue on with the resolution, please.
Mr. Deming, adopting seeker negative declaration for the 8-year modification and renewal of agricultural district number 3.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Deming. Are there any questions or concerns on this resolution? Hearing none, I will please Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater.
Aye.
West Sparta.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted. Approving 8-year modification and renewal of agricultural district number 3.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Denny. Are there any questions or concerns on this resolution? Hearing none, the roll please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen. Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater.
Aye.
West Sparta.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted.
We'll have, I'll ask for a motion in a second to move on to these next local adoptions, please. Is that the next motion?
Second. Lester.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, carried. And Michelle, if you read the local law, and we'll have the roll call vote.
Adoption of local law E 2022, providing a partial exemption from real property taxes to persons with disabilities who have limited income.
Any further questions? Go ahead, please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater.
Aye.
West Sparta.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted.
We'll do the same with the second exemption. So ask for a motion in a second, please.
Move Lester. Lester.
Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, carried. And Michelle, if you would,
Adoption of local law F 2022, providing a partial exemption from real property taxes to certain eligible senior citizens.
thank you. Is there any further discussion on this? Hearing none, roll please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville. Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta. York.
Aye.
Ayes 1590, absent 419, adopted.
I think we have one,
Sure.
please, Michelle.
To the Agriculture and Farmland Protection Board, Jack Clapper. He's an active farmer, and his term expires June 1st, 2026.
Thank you. Ian, do you have any updates for the board this afternoon?
Yeah, three quick things. Actually, four. Three are about plans. The first is that the county's working on our annual legislative agenda, so legislative plan on the state side. So please, I sent you a couple of inquiries. I did get some good feedback back, but just making a plug for that again. If you have any initiatives or agenda items for the county's 23 state legislative agenda plan, please let me know. The other item related to plans is the county strategic plan is in the midst of being updated. That's guided by the input from the board members as members of the governing body and the policymakers. So we're going to be looking to hold another work session on that as we've done in years past at the Building 1 Conference Center. That'll be sometime in January, so we will update you on that. The third item under plans is that the shared services plan officially got filed with New York State Department of State, so we're now waiting for the state to approve it. It was certainly our most robust plan as far as the initiatives on there and the dollar amounts on there and the potential partners on there. So we're fingers crossed that we get good news on that. Speaking of good news, you have not had a chance to meet Sherry Hutchison. She is here. She is our new administrator and director of long-term care at the nursing home. So after the meeting, she'll be sticking around, and she's met many of you, but not all of you. So I want to welcome again Sherry to her new role and congratulate her on the appointment, and good things ahead at the nursing home. That's all I have.
Do any other supervisors have any other business before we do our special supervisor recognition this afternoon? Without any other business, I'd ask Supervisor Lazar to please join me in an aye. Join in, please. Well, I'd like to congratulate Supervisor Lazar, representing Geneseo, and Vice Chairman of our Ways and Means Committee for all of your hard work and effort for the constituency here at Geneseo and Livingston County, and helping us to provide the services that we do so well doing, and the help of our employees and staff, and department heads and administration. And thank you very much for 15 minutes.
Thank you. I'd just like to thank everyone, all the supervisors and chairmen, again, for the privilege of working in this space for 15 years. It's gone by in a shot. I want to thank all the department heads, and especially everybody that they work with, all the employees of the county who carry out in real time the things that we think of and talk about what the week is. It wouldn't happen without you. I feel privileged to work with all of you, and thank you so much.
Hearing no other business to come before the board.
Move to adjourn. Mr. Chairman,
Wait.
Yes, Mr. Schuster.
are we going to temporarily adjourn for caucuses?
We have
Yeah.
to do that, sure. Keep
Yeah.
the meeting open and,
I'm sorry. I don't know where that went on the agenda.
Oh, I wondered, because I know we didn't really have much choice with the
Right.
legal. So we can do that,
Yes, please.
Mr. Schuster, like we're meet over in 3-0.
Caucus room B, please. Okay, for a Republican. I don't know where Democrats are going.
The basis. The Democrats are ready to move on.
Okay, now we'll have a short time to caucus and I'll be right back.
Yeah.
It wasn't in there. I don't know where it went. Quite frankly, we need to the agenda yesterday. Yeah. Yeah.
We're amending this resolution, but that's what I did. I put 2020. I'm pretty sure it is in fact 2020. It's a lengthy count. Yeah. Quite frankly, we did so many changes to the agenda yesterday. We always do it. I don't know what happened. I thought it was always in January. Somebody tell me.
We don't have any other paper. Yeah, every time I think about it, I have Shannon look it up, make sure we're okay with just one, but if we only have one is there.
It's the only option. Unless you want to start a paper.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it was on there, okay.
Want me to just put this on your desk?
Yeah, do that for me, because I don't know where it is in my flip flops in here.
What am I calling you for?
Oh, well, 4 o'clock. Yeah, I'll leave at 4 o'clock. Yeah. Thank you, dear. I gotta read this stuff. Crazy. What are you talking about today? Up on the podium. Oh.
Yeah, and I just need.
You can pull it off the website. The most recent agenda is on the website. Oh,
See ya. A little bit. I know, I know.
did drip paint.
Oh, no.
We're ready to come back to order. We do have, need a report of the caucus.
The report of the Republican caucus, Livingston County News for local laws, notices, and other matters required to be published, the official paper, concurrent resolutions, tax sale notices, election notices, and official canvass. For the report of the Democratic caucus, Livingston County News for local laws, notices, and other matters required to publish, official paper, concurrent resolutions, tax sale notices, election notices, and official canvasses.
Very good. Any other business to come before the board?
Move to adjourn from Geneseo.
Second, Wesler.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Nice.
Carried. Meeting stands.
Happy holidays.
Happy.